Hello everyone, and welcome back to Insane Job Stories. Today I've got something truly unbelievable for you. Imagine being a chef running a busy kitchen and suddenly being challenged by a world-famous celebrity to create the most unforgettable dish of your life. No warning, no preparation, just you, the heat of the kitchen, and the biggest test of your career. Let me tell you the story of how one chef's life changed in just a single evening. It all started on what seemed like a completely normal Thursday evening. The restaurant was full, but nothing out of the ordinary. The chef, let's call him Daniel, was moving through the kitchen like a conductor leading an orchestra. Orders were coming in, pans were sizzling, waiters rushed in and out. Daniel loved the rush of service. He'd been working in restaurants for over a decade, and while the job was stressful, he lived for the challenge. Still, he never imagined what was about to happen that night. Suddenly, the doors opened, and in walked a celebrity. Not just any celebrity, one of the most recognizable faces in the world. The entire restaurant went silent for a moment. Guests whispered, waiters froze, and Daniel's heart skipped a beat when he got the news from the front of house. The celebrity doesn't want to order from the menu. They want you to make something special, something extraordinary, and they want it now. The pressure hit Daniel like a ton of bricks. What could he possibly cook that would surprise someone who's eaten in the finest restaurants around the world? Back in the kitchen, Daniel's mind was racing. His sous chefs were asking, "Chef, what do we do? Do we serve the signature dish?" But Daniel shook his head. No, this had to be unique, something bold, something that told his story as a chef. He opened the fridge, scanning ingredients. Fresh seafood, exotic spices, handmade pasta dough, seasonal vegetables. He pulled out ingredients almost instinctively, his hands moving before his brain caught up. But the pressure was immense. At one point, a sauce burned. A pan nearly toppled. One of the line cooks even whispered, "Chef, maybe we should just play it safe." Daniel slammed his knife down on the cutting board and said, "Safe won't impress them. We're going big or nothing." Daniel decided to craft a dish that blended his childhood memories with high-end culinary techniques. He remembered the flavors his grandmother used to cook with: roasted garlic, fresh herbs from the garden, and simple homemade pasta. But he elevated it. Instead of ordinary pasta, he created delicate handmade ribbons infused with saffron. Instead of a basic sauce, he built a reduction of wine, exotic spices, and roasted bone marrow. He seared scallops to perfection, topping them with a citrus glaze that balanced richness with brightness. The kitchen felt electric. Every cook moved in sync. The dish began to take shape like a masterpiece painting. Finally, the dish was ready. Daniel plated it with precision, every detail crafted to perfection. The waiter carried it out to the celebrity, while the entire restaurant seemed to hold its breath. Minutes passed. Daniel wiped sweat from his forehead, pretending to focus on the next order. But his mind was in the dining room. What if they hated it? What if they sent it back? Then, the waiter returned, with a smile. They said, he paused for effect, "This is one of the most incredible dishes they've ever tasted." The restaurant erupted in whispers and gasps. The celebrity even asked to meet Daniel personally, shaking his hand and thanking him for creating something so unique. That night, Daniel realized something important. Pressure can break you, or it can reveal who you really are. He had doubted himself at first, but when the moment came, he trusted his instincts and his passion for food. In the end, it wasn't just about cooking for a celebrity. It was about proving to himself and everyone else that he was capable of greatness. And from that night forward, people didn't just come to his restaurant for food. They came for the chef, who once amazed a celebrity with a dish born from his heart. So what do you think? Could you handle that kind of pressure, or would you freeze in the spotlight? If you enjoyed this story, hit that like button, subscribe for more insane job stories, and let me know in the comments if you'd like to hear more chef tales, firefighter stories, or unbelievable first day on the job disasters. Until next time, keep chasing your passions. You never know when one moment could change your entire life.